actually get someone here. I did make it public, didn't I? Right, if anyone jumps on, please make a comment so I know that. Oh yeah, we've got one. How you going? See if we can actually get it. Oh, here we go. It is. We are getting a few. Morning. Hey, okay. Now, yeah, for a sec there it was just dead, like there was nothing going on. I was like, oh, hang on. This is no good. We'll continue to get ready while we wait for more people to jump on. Here we go. Now it's getting fed out. Hey, good morning. What's going on here? There we go. There we go. Well, I hope. I just want to catch one on live. That'd be very nice. I don't know about smash him, but I'll give it a red hot try. I have had success over the last 2 trips, so I figure I could at least give it a crack. And we're in the running at least, and it's summer mackerel. The spotties have turned up, and there's been the odd Spanish as well. So you'd like to think we're in with a chance today, but I don't want to call it on the old live stream too early because the live stream curse is definitely not broken. So we're doing morning. Yeah, man, I just had a good time on some catfish and tigers. Cheers. Oh, nice. Morning from Kuwait. How you going? So we're just going. See if I can let this out for you so you can see a bit better. So we're going dead bait rigs. Got a pink skirt on. Pink skirts are usually always a bit of a go-to. You can't go wrong with a pink skirt most of the time. But we'll be trying dead pillies today. So as long as our bellies don't blow out. This bait isn't the best. We're dealing with pretty much servo pillies. So servo pillies is like gas station pillies. So gas station bait, when you don't hand pick them, you can be sometimes dodgy. But we'll make do with what we've got, and truth be known, all the fish I've caught over the last few trips have been on metal slugs, like the one in the thumbnail. So hopefully we'll have a bit of fun casting that around as well, because that's what I've been getting them on. The baits have been just drifting around, and the spotties have sort of come and had a look, but yeah, the slugs have been a lot of fun. Alright, I really hope we catch something today. Surely we're in with a good chance. Hello from your toilet. You wouldn't be the first one to be on your phone in the toilet, that's for sure, mate. Have a good one. Here we go. Alright, second one has a little bit more of a blingy kind of skirt. Some nice reflection on there, so hopefully that'll entice someone. But that's about it. So I guess we should head over to the reef. See how many people there. Good morning, let's go. Yeah, we'll give it a go. Nothing better than watching live from Rocket. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. You might regret it. 3 hours in, 0 to show for it. All right, we'll get these baits out straight away. Probably count to about 15 on one side and 20 on the other. Not that I counted, I forgot to start counting. Anyway, we'll have a look at the coloured braid. Ooh, let's loosen that. Yeah, that one's alright now. So hopefully you get some nice good. I tried to angle the camera a bit further back so you get the tips rubbing down. So let's go and find a spotty. Oh, Micah, cheers. Wow, thanks, mate. Also love the live streams. Wishing I could be fishing. Yeah, mate. Well, hopefully I can catch one for you. But as usual, there's no promises on live stream. Let's see. I'd give it 20 or 30 minutes for a fish. Thank you, Ant. Is that Ant? The Ant. 20 or 30 minutes? That sounds like a long time. Yeah, we'll get over to the zone. Yeah, hey Ant, why aren't you out this morning? Caught too many already, I guess. Hello from Belgium, welcome. Break the curse, I reckon. Yeah, no, we're gonna give it a good crack. I'm feeling confident all of a sudden. But mornings often feel like that. Always confident first thing. Really enjoyed the new boat. Oh, what was that? Sorry. We'll get the little chamois out so we can dry our fingers. And then we can go back. Don't forget to get on the Top Water Invitational. Is that what that was? That wasn't the question I was. We'll talk about that as well, but going to be about 4 weeks before you hit the water. I don't know if that was it, but oh, you got the appendix out. Oh man, I've had my appendix out. Yeah, all of a sudden it hits you. I remember waking up one morning, I was like, man, my stomach doesn't feel right. And then next thing you knew, I had to go to hospital. I was like, oh, I don't even know if I should go to the hospital. So I went and got lunch actually. I remember the people in the hospital, when they asked me, they said, look, we're going to have to operate. Have you had anything to eat? And I said, you know what? I actually ate a foot-long Subway before I came in. So they had to wait. I had to sit there for a couple of hours before they could operate. Bad ideas. When you got a stomachache to go and eat a foot-long. Wow, there's a big bait school underneath me right now. That's mega. Hopefully that's attracting some mackerel in close. But yeah, so the spotties have been out and around. PS, how's the shoulder holding up? Yeah, no, shoulder's good. I feel like I don't often think about it anymore. The only time I think about it is sometimes when I sleep. If I sleep with my arm up in certain positions, I wake up and I can feel it. It is definitely like it doesn't sit quite as flat or something as it used to. But I kind of enjoy doing it as well because it means I've been stretching it out all night and things like that. But it feels pretty solid now. Like like touch wood, I know it's famous last words coming in on a big wave or something, but it feels like it always did. Yeah, it feels pretty good. Greetings from Sweden. Cheers, thanks for tuning in. Alright, so yeah, the spotties have turned up, they have been around, so hopefully we can find them this morning. Cut a couple of laps, probably go silent or a bit quieter soon because we're going through all the boats, but we'll cut around the boats, see if we can find the school away from everyone a little bit. That way I can talk freely. Find myself a hot girl here. Really? We got spam guys already? That's pretty quick. How's the new rig float? What's that? How's the new rig float from Sydney, New South Wales Kayak Fishing Club? How you going? Yeah, nah, the kayak's working out great. I like it. Yeah, it took me a while to get my head around the white because I was a bit like ban this guy. Which guy? Oh, if it comes back through, if it keeps coming up a lot, I'll ban it. It's just the more I touch the screen, the dirtier it gets, and the more salty it gets. It's a bit early to have to deal with it. Morning from Switzerland. Hello. What were we looking at something? I can't remember what it was. Anyway, yeah. So the mackerel are here. So hopefully we can find one. Oh yeah, the new rig. I like it, and I like the white. I'm coming around to it. I've had black kayaks for so long that yeah. It took me a second to sort of take in the white and get used to it on the car. But no, I'm liking it. Nice for a change. Alright, we're coming up to the boats. I guess I could give you a little spin around. There you go. So that's where I'm heading. And you can see, I don't know if you can see very well on the screen because I can barely see them, but there is a stack of boats out there. Maybe, I don't know, maybe 15, spread out with some kayaks mixed in. But yeah, hopefully we can find them. They've been sort of zipping around in close here. Definitely going over the first hump of bass, which looks like it has bigger arches on it as well. You never know, we could get something here. This is just where the first part of the reef rises up. Funnily enough, because it's a new sounder and I deleted all my marks off the old ones, I don't have all the marks I'd usually be sort of looking at, but that's alright. Sometimes I like to build up a new kind of set of marks anyway, because I get a bit too trigger happy with the marks sometimes, and then I fill my whole sounder up with just random marks that aren't really reef points, they're just spots where I sort of fish on the day. So it's nice to sort of start fresh. Okay. Yeah. Is someone counting down to a fish? You might want to start at like 10,000. I hope you're right. Island camp. Yeah, look, it's coming. I've just the reason why I haven't done a lot of that is simply, well, one, that film festival took up a lot of time, but 10,000, yeah, exactly. But the problem was, like, apart from the film festival, when I got back, I'm waiting for the new boat to be ready. So, and it's ready, pretty much. There's been one hiccup, but I think I'm just going to pick up the boat regardless. But next week, I think I get the new boat. It's ready, it's at the dealership, it's all kitted out. They've told me it'll be ready next week, so these fingers crossed, we should be able to do. I want to do the Fraser Island trip. That's what I usually do to christen the new boat, so hopefully that'll be the first trip straight up the mark. Nice camp up at Fraser. And hopefully, if we're not too late, we can catch the last of the baby black marlin. But we'll see, it's all weather dependent and boat dependent. What have we got? We got two countdowns going. One slightly more ambitious than the other. The reason why we're in the zone now is once we get off this little edge, there's every chance it could go off. Some boat fishing, yeah, no, like obviously I'm going to do everything, like we're going to do the island camps, but the boat, and then we'll take the boat, for Christmas we're going to go down Sydney way, and then even a bit further down we're going to see all my relos and that, so we're going to take the boat on a big road trip all the way down the coast, so over the Christmas holidays. So there should be plenty of good content. Get to catch up with some friends, and we're going to try and mix the content up a lot more. You know what I mean? Like a lot of boat fishing, but a lot of islands, a lot of different sort of places that I haven't been as well. Got to be a bit quiet. See that? That one just got taken. Didn't hook up though. No. Just went zoop, so something flickered. I'll keep paddling on that side, but we'll have to line this one in. So we missed our first hit just then. It was almost on the countdown, wasn't it? Alright, that fills me with confidence though. It's exciting. So the blingy side went off first. We'll put another bait on quickly. Might blast this one in quickly as well. Countdown accurate. Yeah, start again in a sec. Hang on. but we didn't get it. We didn't actually get one, so. Does this bait get touched? So nothing touched this bait. But that's exciting, it means they're around. And once we, if we narrow them down a bit, what we'll do is we'll start casting a slug. I reckon that'll be our best bet. What is it? You agree? What do you agree with, Dan? Just tuned in, I'm late. Here we go. It's a bummer that didn't hook up, huh? That would have been epic on the countdown. Might just turn around. Morning. How's it going? Oh, I just lost one hit. But is that you, Stu? No luck. Yeah, one little take, but didn't hook up. Just went zing, and that was it. Yeah, there's something just around here, I reckon. Oh, there we go. Get that other bait out of the way. He's coming in. Oh, he's coming back towards me. Jeez, he's come all the way back. Now we're, sorry, just had to get organised. Okay. Did we just break the live stream, Curtis? Hang on.
Don't lose it.
We got one, finally, on live stream. Here we go, let's chuck him in the hash before we... Finally on live stream, eh? It's only taken 4 years or something. Okay, let's back off this, guys. We're right on top of a boat here, so we'll back off for a second.
How you going to reply back?
Yeah. Here we go. We'll get back in. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'll talk in a sec. Sorry, I just got to figure a few things out here. Okay, we're getting there. Sorry, this skirt got jammed right at the top. See, that's how it's pushed in. There we go. Now I can get that out of the way. So we'll just get away from everyone because I'm getting pushed into the boats there. And then we'll talk about that. Sorry, it was a bit hectic for a second there. Sorry about not talking. You know what? The birds are working up overhead as well. I'm going to go over here and maybe cast a slug around. And we better take care of that fish as well. So you can turn around here. I'll get you out of the sun. There we go. We put a bit of distance between us and the craziness. Now we'll quickly get this guy under wraps. So, oh, it's got a bit loose. It's no good. Okay. How can I do this? I won't be able to show you because I'm going to have to tilt this up for a sec. How can I do this? Kind of can't, can I? Because the sound's stuck. Hang on. Probably can do it. Let's give it a go. It's not happy in there. Not a tuna. I'll hold him up for you in a sec. How can I do this? Yes, mushrooms. Always tricky, isn't it? Yeah. Will it stick on this part of the kayak? I don't know if it'll stick on. Oh yeah. Maybe. So not tuna. This is a spotted mackerel. Okay. Paddle. Yep. All right. We're getting there. We're getting there organised. Slowly getting there. Okay. We got something. So I'll hold it up for you. I'll show you what it is. Oh, and the give him a rinse down first. You're a bit crooked there, but that's what we got. So a nice spotted mackerel. So nice fast fish. Look, he's only a small one, small size. Not so different in shape to say in the US you'd be calling them Spanish, wouldn't you? But the spotties actually grow a fair bit bigger than your Spanish over there. But this what here we call it spotted mackerel, and they're a pretty special fish because they're similar to what we call Spanish, or that same mackerel soft flesh texture, but they're super versatile. Wow, there's the birds working up like crazy over there. I reckon we go over and have a cast of the slug. We'll see if we can get one, and maybe we'll release them from this point on, because I actually did keep a fish on the last trip. So and we did quite a nice catch and cook on this. Oh, there'll be a video up tomorrow, and there'll be a nice catch and cook. But obviously we could probably catch us, like if that, oh well, famous, we're calling it a bit early, but you could probably catch quite a few today, I'd say. It seems very alive. But I'll show you and take you over to those birds. I'll just get reorganized here. So the pink skirt ended up going off. Slide it all the way back down, just made its way to the top. What's going on here? How good is it to break that live stream curse, mate? I guess it doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to catch heaps though, does it? But we got one. We got one. I'll get you closer again. Nice. All right. Not a kingfish. Yeah, no, different to the king mackerel. And our Spanish was what we, like our long barred mackerel, or narrow barred mackerel, sorry, looks similar to a king mackerel, except that's not actually the same either. Okay. But let's see if we can cast up one. There's definitely some birds working. I'll flip you around here. So yeah, sorry about the craziness. I wasn't very chatty there. I was just trying to get that thing in without losing it, and then there was a bit of a line tangling and getting closer to boats and things like that going on, so I had to just concentrate. There's definitely stuff on the sounder now. I'll flip you around so you can see there's birds just straight up ahead of me. I don't know if you can see them on there, if it's clear enough, but they're starting to work things up just in front. So what we'll do is we'll get this out and we'll have a cast. This is what I plan to come catching with today, but slide up a bit. Just get that off. Okay, so we'll cast it out. I can't see him busting up at the moment, but if we let it sink and we'll just burn this in, I reckon we've got a good chance. Because they're feeding on tiny bait at the moment. Just got to get close and find them. Great work. Love the versatility of the stealth. Yeah, no, the stealth too. Something about fishing on the kayak. Not only is it physical, but it everything's at your fingertips, like everything's at arm's reach on the kayak. In the boat, you're a lot more mucking around, especially for live stream. It actually works really well. I know I've spoken about it before, but let's see if we can find them here. Give them a second to come up again. They'll pop up at some point. But yeah, oh look, we've... Morning, how's it going? Any luck?
Oh, I just lost one on the slug. I can see him breaking, busting up there.
Are they just behind me? Yeah, right.
You didn't have any leader by any chance, would you?
Leader?
Yeah.
Ooh, geez, you should see all the bars underneath me now. They must be right underneath.
No stress if you mind.
You know what? I didn't actually bring any.
No.
Like I normally would bring some, like even just a cut off piece, but I didn't actually bring any.
Nah, it's all good, mate.
Sorry.
I'll just chuck some mono on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, when they had that big bust up here, I hooked up it. I think another one snipped the braid.
Oh, so you just snipped it right off.
Everything, yeah.
That's painful. Looks like they're going to be on today though, doesn't it?
I hope so,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're busting up already.
Yeah, exactly.
They're even just on.
Early on already, so.
Yeah. Nah.
Me, yeah.
No, it's only a matter of time. Yeah. Oh. What are you guys arguing about? Is it? Dude's trying to get on your stream. Nah, it's all good. So just under me then, you could see all these bars coming in on the sounder. So they're just cruising around. There's obviously a big school just cutting laps around. So we'll see if we can wait and see if they pop up. Oh, I can see the birds working over there again. It's hard to chase though, they're too fast. We could put another pilly out. Any luck so far? Yeah, we got one spotty in, one spotted mackerel. Do I ever fish on this on the inflatable? Yeah, all the time. In fact, tomorrow's video will have me fishing off the inflatable. Tomorrow morning, if all the editing goes well. I've got all the footage on the computer again, but I haven't started editing, but I should be able to smash it out tonight. Where are they? I could put a pilly out, but the problem with the pilly rigs are I don't necessarily want to keep the fish. So if I do that, maybe I should just end the live stream right now, in fact. It's like, yeah, we got one, we're out. Curse broken, done. One more, we'll get one more. But yeah, oh, can't even remember what we're saying then, sorry. I'm all flustered now. Don't you dare. Oh, are you living vicariously through me, Anne? Because you couldn't get out today. We'll get one more. But yeah, the mackerel rigs, that's what I was saying. Like, there's a hell of a lot of hooks on the rigs. Makes it a little harder to release. Look, there's always a friend that's keen for a mackerel. Maybe we could put one more out while we sort of hunt around. We'll put one out. We can keep another one. There's always a friend that'll want to fish. But if we get a chance, I'd like to cast at them because this hook comes out a lot easier. Less damage to the mackerel. We'll give this bait a quick inspection. Okay, so his belly's bulging at the bottom, but it hasn't burst yet, so we should be all right. In a perfect world. Morning, Clive. How are ya?
Good, mate.
Yeah, we got one.
You got one?
Yeah, finally on live stream.
You get the other day on your boat?
Yeah, I did. All on slugs in the end. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've lost two so far, so.
Oh, it's only a matter of time, mate. Alright, we'll cut a lap. Put a bait out. Yep. Here, we've got this one out. We'll put it out now. We got to catch some fish. We've got to capitalize on this live stream while we can. At least 2 fish, right? So we'll go this way. We're getting away from the pack, but I reckon they're everywhere because there's huge amounts of bait. All right, let's see. Yeah, one spotty in the hatch. Thanks for tuning in, guys. It's nice to actually see that someone... G'day from Minto. Man, I haven't been to Minto for a long time, but back when I was young, I used to get a lot of warehouse parties out of Minto. Alright. Yeah, we got a spotty. Maybe I'll cut across there. There's a heap of birds working up over here. So there's got to be mackerel. And it's nice to get away from the pack and approach everything. That way I don't get tangled up and get in any of my lines. Hello from Sacramento. Morning. Makes our mackerel look a bit weak. Oh, really? Oh, you're talking about blue mackerel, like slimy mackerel? What we call slimy mackerel is, I think, the mackerel that's very commonly known in a lot of other parts of the world. Oh, birds working up everywhere. Wow. There's a big bust up sort of starting over here. So we'll cruise over here, we'll have a look around. It'd be nice if we could get a big Spanish. We haven't caught one of them this season yet. Mind you, this is probably only third trip in since the start of what I would call my start of the summer season. So we're getting a bit greedy all of a sudden. Catching a game fish from a kayak is the most exhilarating. Yeah, like I think kayak definitely changes. Like if you get a big fish, it's definitely something very humbling and very exciting about it. It makes you very close to the action. Plus the physical aspect makes you feel like you've earned it a bit. But I think, you know, I think everything has its place. Like there's places, obviously, say with the boat that I'll just be able to get to that I just simply can't get to on the kayak. So let's go over here. I'll try and show you this cityscape again, and just in front of that there should be a flock of birds that you can see. Oh, they've settled down a little bit, but they're still hunting the school. If they're working this far down, their spotties are going to be everywhere, I think. They're turned up properly. Back around. If we don't get something in a sec, I'll turn around and I'll get back to where I was. Yeah, big, oh, that one. Is that Larice? Sorry if I'm saying that incorrectly. Well done, Rod. Good to see you break the cast. Cheers, thank you. Yes. Been a long time coming, hasn't it? Any kind of decent big fish. We'll start turning. The birds are definitely working on the other side. It's nice trolling dead baits for once, because with the liveys I've really got to slow down, I've got to sort of sit there. It seems like sometimes it feels very slow and very limiting to cover ground, whereas with the dead baits, so you can chase things down a bit more, cover some more ground. So we'll turn back around because we're getting too far away from the reef. We haven't had a hit yet, so drop the baits. What are these birds doing? I haven't seen any big fish pushing bait up to the surface, so maybe they're just chasing the fish. They're obviously around. Okay, we're heading back the other way now. Smash the like button. Cheers, guys. Yeah, hit that like button, because if you do hit the like button, YouTube will go, oh, this is hot, this is doing well, and it'll promote it instantly. With live stream, it's really instant. So, oh, you know what I might do? Let's drop that bait down. Yeah, so if you get lots of likes and interaction, YouTube will very quickly start feeding the feed out more, which would be nice. We're just dropping that bait down through the water column, and then we'll take off in a second. Okay. No love. I have to go to work soon. Oh, I'm glad I got one for you early on before you had to go to work. So I'm just going back for that one. And happy for you, buddy. No bust today. Cheers, mate. Oh, that's right, because in my title it said mackerel bust, didn't it? No bust. That's good. I'd like to get another one for you, and then we might actually end it. It's quite a nice, quick, short live stream. And there is one begging kind of part of the thing I wanted to talk about as well. Hazit from South Africa, how's it going, man? Hello from Mauritius. Rod, put your lanyard back on the middle pole. Yeah, I know, but I want to cast it in a sec. I know, it's a risky game. Did you notice I moved it? I was going to put it in this one, but I have in the past seen, I haven't done it myself, but I've seen a guy paddling along, and he's gone like this, and his paddles just clip the handle, and then the whole rod's just gone, boom, and I've seen it just disappear, so I'm wary of it. That's why I put it in the middle, but it should be alright. I know what you mean. Bad choices. You're right, actually. I know. Now you see, now you're freaking me out. Bit windy today. Is it? Oh, is it really windy right now? Is it? It must be just the angle, because it's not too bad. It is meant to get windier though. Cheers. Thank you from Michigan. Thank you. Is this a 475? It is. It's a 475. Big Spanish. It's like a big Spanish. And I beat a 41 goal the other day. My mark. So we're getting closer to where I came from. Where we got that first fish. How's the shoulder? Oh, I did touch on that earlier on. Is the quality bad, or is it just me? Is something going on, is it? Is it dropped? Hopefully it picks back up. Cheers, man. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, Craig. Oh, awesome, man. New kayak, 2 trips, both for you got fish. Yes. The new kayak is, seems to have the mojo, doesn't it? It hasn't donutted yet. So this is the second trip out yet. I might check my bait actually. It seems to be not taking. Oh look, someone's picked up over here. Subs is insane. Yeah, we're getting there. Slowly, we're slowly climbing the ladder. Hey! What are you doing? Look at your fancy new skin. So I thought the other ant, there was another ant on there as well. I was like, hey, let's... I know, look how fancy you are. Yeah.
You didn't tell me I cut off.
Oh yeah, well it's meant to come off. Yeah, you got to put it on nice and thick, otherwise it, yeah, and then when you want to, it's meant to peel off, so when you want to change it, yeah. So sorry, there's another ant on here. Sorry, Ant, I got you confused with someone else.
Oh, you're on live, eh?
Yeah, because there was another ant. Yeah, been talking to Ant.
You catching any fish?
Oh, I got one spotty, but it seems like this little hot lap here might be the way to go, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm sure you'll get one.
Yeah.
Much to some people's frustration.
Well, I'll leave you to it, mate, but
Yeah.
Thanks for the tip on the paint.
Yeah, no, it looks
Very
good.
bright. You'll know it's me now.
Yeah, no, it looks good, man. I like that front, that arrow, actually.
Yours sticks out well.
Yeah, No, I just like I'm coming around to the white now. Took
Yeah,
me a while
no,
though. I was a bit
it's
like,
good,
oh,
especially in the heat, mate.
yeah. No, it's a big difference, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, mate. Stay
All right.
safe.
Yeah. Good luck.
All right.
And we'll check our bait while we're doing this. I reckon we've got a belly blowout. Morning. Hey Jared, how you going? Still in the Philippines? Cheers. Moving back to Australia. At the start, where are you now? Ireland? Yeah. Yeah. It's nice to come back home. You know what? That's still fine, I reckon. That belly hasn't blown out. We'll let that roll. And we'll cut another lap. Yeah, sorry, I'm talking to a different ant on here. How you going? We've got ants. Multiples. Alright, see if we can find one more. 2 ants. What are the chances? Any difference in handling with the new ski? Look, no, it's same really. Like the whole shape and everything is pretty much the same. There's just been a few extras that they've added on, like the transducer recess, and slightly improved a few of things like smoothing off surfaces, so there's better water drainage. Yeah, just these little things that each revision they improve on. There's definitely fish like right in front of me here, zipping around. So yeah, just all things that just help you get the kayak set up just that little bit faster. Going to be on there. Pink skirt, you reckon I put something on the other side? We could do. I'll turn back around in a sec. Live stream, cheers. Not quite in the new boat, but next week I think I can pick up. So we're so close now. You're going to see a lot of this new boat soon, guys, so thanks for sort of sticking with it. Surprised it hasn't gone off. alright. Maybe it's too much drag, maybe it's spinning or something. Hi, Jeff. Who's Jeff? Well, it feels like it's winding in, alright. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll put it back out. Alright. Put one more on. Let's try the pink side. We'll see which one goes off. The bedazzled one or the pink skirt. Try to select the best looking one. If he wasn't so bent, he'd be the best one. See, he looks good, except he's got no tail. But he's got nice skin. But I do like, maybe we'll go this guy. He's got a little bit of a tail, but he's also small. Hang on, I'm getting blown into people. Let's get out of this guy's way first. Brought up with Misty, sitting at her dock. Unfortunately, getting on Misty has proved to be very difficult when it comes to time restraints. Just this last month and a half, it's just been a complete blowout for the film festival. So yeah, there's been little time, but she's all good. She's just sitting there waiting for her next big journey, and it's coming. I just got to space it out. There's just been a lot sort of going on, really. There's these guys. Where can I go to get out of here? Definitely getting him here. Maybe I'll just try and cast that slope for a second. Look, I'll just get pushed out of the way as well. Let her sink. There's a hell of a lot of bait and things going on. Jet ski not right next to me on this side's just hooked up. Oh, tipper. That's why we get the waterproof reels. Just dropped it. away, because otherwise I'll be causing a bit of a fuss if I hook up here. Just let that slug sink right down. Hawaii's always 80. I wonder what's that in Celsius? Are we talking water temps, or are we talking get out of everyone's way here. I'm too in the thick of it. Quite all on Saturday. Saturday going into spring, summer. Yeah, no, we're pretty much there as well, which is nice. No liveys, no, I'm not doing liveys today. Spotties take dead baits pretty readily, and also slugs, so rather than waste time catching liveys, just concentrate on the pillies. New yak, no curse. Yeah, well, so far, we'll say that. Seems good so far. So we'll get this pink one back in action. I'd like to catch one more on the live stream, just so we can consolidate this this curse break. See how the pink goes. Give it a quick turn around. We're back. What was that? I was about to say waiting for a Spanish. Yeah, well, you never know if we get lucky. 32 degrees every day in the Philippines. 80% humidity. Yeah. Well, I kind of enjoyed actually during that film festival filming. It was kind of nice because I was up past Cairns kind of area. I was up like near Port Douglas, and it's I kind of enjoy that humidity. I don't know if I would permanently I'd enjoy it, like permanently, but it was nice. Definitely makes me feel like I'm on holidays. Actually 8 coral trout here. Oh, nice. That's fancy. But yeah, oh, I guess I should do that one last thing. If anyone hasn't seen that I did the film festival video, in that last video, this is the last time I'm ever going to mention it. But thank you, well, first of all, thank you so much everyone that jumped on board and voted for me. Yeah, like it's one of those things, like I want to promote it because I want people to even see the videos. Do I deserve to win? Probably not, because there's a lot of big fish in there and guys that, you know, focus on top water, but it'd be nice if we could somehow get up there in around the placings, because I need to save face and make sure, and it'd be nice if people saw it. So thank you everyone that jumped on and did that, because it's been pretty like amazing, and even everyone that made such nice comments in the last video. It made a big difference to my just even my outlook on my own film as well. Like, because obviously I struggled to catch those big fish in film, but that my journey was very different to everyone else's. So thank you for everyone that jumped on and voted, and hopefully, so the voting closes this Saturday. So hopefully we'll see how we go. So I'll let everyone know how I went. The winner will have the most followers. Well, no, not necessarily, you see, because the way they've structured the voting is you've got to label each video from 1 to 10. So 10, or the number 1 gets 10 votes, and number 10 gets 1 vote. So yeah, you basically order them from your favourite to your least favourite. So what that does is it means a lot of the, like it'll even out the votes. So it's not just a popularity contest, which is good, because otherwise it definitely does just turn into whoever has the biggest Instagram following, basically, because Instagram's so in your face and so good at promoting stuff like that. That sort of does tend to be what happens. But in this structure, I think it should even out those votes a bit because everyone's obviously going to vote for their best mate first, but hopefully their second vote will be for the film they genuinely thought was great, and that hopefully will make the difference and even it out. Yeah, way better to structure it like that. Yeah, but obviously there's still going to be some gaming of it all because let's say you're best mates with Maddie and Brooksy, and you vote them one, but say, oh, here we go. Oh, it got off. Oh, if I was moving a little faster, I might not have it. Let's see if the other one will go off. Could have been. Oh, it is. It got off again. Oh well. Change baits. That's exciting. Well, technically, see, pink skirt did go off, but the other one went off first. Yeah, bait's gone though. Oh, that was exciting for a split second, wasn't it? That's all right. We're talking film festival anyway, weren't we? But yeah, thank you so much for all the support, guys. And if you did want to chuck a vote my way, please feel free to. I know it's a big ask to get people over. $25, but there is a lot of good content there. And look, I'm not going to pretend like there's one or two films. There's one in particular that I think was fantastic. So if you go there and you want to vote for them, that's fine as well because it was pretty good. But yeah, there's a couple of really good films there, so it's worth checking out. But I guess we should concentrate on catching one more fish. Alright, we'll put 2 new pillies on, cruise over, we'll get one more, and then I think we'll call it a successful trip. We don't want to milk it too far because otherwise it'll end up being like a 3-hour session, talk session. And it's nice to actually catch a fish and maybe end on a sweet note. So let's try and do that. Nice to get a nice cheeky little live stream in though. I wasn't planning on doing it, but then I woke up, I was like, man, that weather is too good not to at least have a crack. So there's our 2 baits. Let's get them juicy. There we go. That's not a bad looking billy actually. He's got most of his tail. His skin looks nice and intact and his belly's not. Oh, his belly is blowing out a little bit. That's the problem with pillies. They've got such soft underbellies that sometimes you really don't get long before they start to blow out. But hopefully you'll hold together just long enough to go straight over that spot again. How's the new transducer? Yeah, side scan's working nice. I can show you a shot of it in a sec. Just don't necessarily want to get it out of the holder, but I'll see if I can show you. Hang on. But yeah, no, it's working great. So nice to have side scan back, and so nice to have my temperature back as well. So we've got it all online again, which is nice. Jeez, it's some bait school. Brad, hey Rod, love the vids. You need to come down to Melbourne. Yeah, well, it's a big trip down, but I'm thinking about it. We were going to go and see. We're going down as far as maybe Borley Point, like down past Ulladulla for this Christmas, and we were thinking of going down to Bright, which is we've got some friends that live down there, but. I don't know, we're starting to think it might be a bit too much of a road trip to get all the way back in time. But yeah, we're getting closer to Melbourne there. With the new with the new boat, there's no reason why I shouldn't come down to Melbourne. And I'd love to do like those big tuna and things as well, and chase some big snapper. It'd be fun. Some big King George whiting would be cool as well. I'd like to do that. Lots of fun. Yeah, no, like It's just everything is on the list. Like Misty, it's on the list of stuff I want to do. Just finding time with the kids and just, but you know what? Yeah, like more appropriate boat for stuff like that as well coming. So it might inspire me to get moving a bit more. Tell you what, that film festival trip definitely inspired me to try and chase another GT and go back to. I'm desperate to go back to the spots I was at and get some sort of vengeance. Because I tried so hard to catch a big GT and I failed. But I was pushing it a bit far in that little red inflatable. I was pushing the limit of, you know, what was a reasonable thing to do in it. I was doing like 64k runs out to like the outer reef. Anyway, let's get these rods back in the water, put their lines back in the water. So it was pretty epic. It still turned out to be a cool trip, but it was a lot of work. 10 days straight I fished. I fished hard for 10 days from sun up to sundown. And at least 3 times I went like on a 64k runs out to the outer reef in horrible wind. I think I had, out of the 10 days, I think I had 2 days under 40k winds in that little boat. Okay, get back in the game, see if we can find them again. Sydney's, I'm sorry, I backpacked years ago in Australia, yeah. It'd be an awesome place, Australia, to backpack around. Well, I guess everywhere really, isn't it? But just so many opportunities to stop at like such tropical beachy areas. Plenty of camping and sort of cheap accommodation. Depending on how, like in a little, like a little van or something like that, it'd be ideal. Oh, this jet ski's just hooked up. Let's see if we can find them. Yeah, well, we've got one in the hatch already, so we've got our feed. So now we're just trying to consolidate the live stream first and get rid of it. When is the cook? Tomorrow there'll be quite a nice cook. If you can tune in the morning. Did you get off? Oh, bugger. I saw you, I was like, oh, he's on there. Cheers, thanks, man. Oh, this guy's on too, everyone's on. I guess that's what they've been doing, they're like little mini strikes, so a lot of fish are getting off. But there's definitely hookups. Only a matter of time. We're going to get another shot of this, surely. Howdy from Texas. How you going? Morning. Hello from France, or I'm from French. From France. Is that like a translation issue? As I translated it, and then Mac tacos. Not tacos this time. We might have some later on, but did a very nice cook up. Watch tomorrow's video if you do like Mexican or Peruvian food. Very nice. Fishing through, oh, missed that. Is that Idaho, was it? Fishing through the ice, yeah, right. Yeah, you're hitting that winter ice fishing kind of season now, aren't you? Where are these fish? Only one. I want to make it a convincing win today. Hello from South Africa. Morning. Almost steady. Side of the roof. See what's happening up here. Definitely some bird activity here. Should you team up with Coastal Chaos? Look, there's almost 100% chance of that happening. I got to know Brett a little bit, and Tal for that matter as well. Like both of them, I got to hang out with them a bit up on that film festival thing as well, because I came back through Airlie and they'd done a lot of their filming from Airlie. And yeah, it was really cool to catch up with him. He was super helpful with my GT fishing as well. Gave me lots of tips. Unfortunately, none of them quite eventuated, but definitely, yeah, no, good guy. And yeah, they're both cool people, so I'd be more than happy to go fishing with them. So hopefully, there's our team going here. It's gonna go swimming. Line's turned off. Ooh, I'm hoping my lines are deep enough. But yeah, no, definitely we'll try and hook up with the guys from Coastal Chaos at some point, and everyone actually. That was one cool thing that came out of all of that film festival thing, was a lot of the guys were really good at just, you know, the bit of camaraderie around with everyone. Alright, I'll cut a lap around. Cheers. Nice. Yeah, Johnny and Maddie were really good as well. Got to catch up with them. So definitely keen to head back up to, who else? The Real Destination guys, they were cool. Met them up at Lucinda. So definitely, yeah, I think definitely keen to get back up there and have another crack in the more appropriate boat. That more appropriate boat is the key to my success, I think, because it's just too far to get out with the little inflatable. Bit dangerous, to be honest. Sorry I missed that. Oh, badass Michael, hey, I still legend. Have a great day. Cheers, thanks, man. Any fish yet? Yeah, one spotty, but I reckon if we keep paddling around, I reckon we'll get one more before we wrap it up. I'd like to get one more anyway. Plenty of people hooking up. I think he was very fishy today, so hopefully we'll get one in a sec. Need to go back to the exact spot. Yeah, oh, there's lots of guys hooking up here and there. So I reckon we'll find them. Till this tinny gets a bit further ahead, and then I'll slowly do the turnaround. Here's the white boat. What's that? Is the white boat spooking the fish? Nah, man, the white boat is the fish magnet. So far, 2 trips, both fish on both trips, so I think I'm feeling confident in the white boat. I might wind this line in a bit because I'm going to turn pretty sharp here. That bait looked like it was spinning a little bit. Touch up. Well done, Speedy. Miss said, "Here, stick around. We're gonna get another one. I'm sure of it. I'm sure." What do we got there? Nice emojis, man. Oh, I'll have to do some more of those for their members, guys. I'll do some new ones. Is it Bevan or is stealth? He is lucky. His launches seem to be hairy as launching. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Friday mornings, yeah. Nice. Straighten this bait up and I'll let this other one out a bit more. These rod tips, they're gonna go off. Morning Sam, how you going? East Coast or West Coast? Oh, I think you might be talking to someone else there. If it's me, East Coast, but I don't think it's me. Usual limit of fish you can take home, yes. So spotted mackerel have a limit of 5, end of size limit. But in Spanish it's just been readjusted actually. You can take a Spanish home at the moment, but then they're going to have a closed season down south and up north. Up north just had theirs. Oh, I think we're blocking people. There's some water on the screen. Chris from Panama. Hey, how you going? Where's this big school of spotties? Ever miss Sydney? Oh, I do, and it's nice to go visit my family. But look, I'd miss the Gold Coast too much. I don't think I could go back to not having this lifestyle now. Like there's this fishing wise and outdoor lifestyle wise, and even just with the kids being at school now and they've got their friends and our community of friends up here. Like I don't think I'll ever go back to Sydney. And to be honest, when it comes to videos, I think might be very limited. Now that it's sort of obviously become my job, I don't think I'd be able to make as much varied content down there as I can up here, because up here I can sort of travel a bit further up and get the islands. I can do it down here and get a lot of, you sort of, you get your winter sort of species and snapper and things like that, as well as the mackerel season and summer season stuff. And then I can go down and visit, like my folks down in Sydney as well. So I think this is the perfect sort of in-between spot. But, there's things about Sydney I miss, like when we go back and just going around to sort of, around like that inner west and kind of inner west kind of area, there's so many restaurants and places. It's obviously got a proper city feel as well, like it's a bit more gritty than up here. But, like the Gold Coast has grown a lot, and like when it comes to cool things opening and a bit more of a cool kind of vibe is growing here very quickly as well. So, even just over the last, say, 10 years of us being back up here, or 12 years I think it is, because we come back just after Josh was born, it's grown so much. Yeah, Sydney's cool, but I think it might be just good for visits now, I don't know. Who knows who knows what'll happen and what's around the corner there. Major bite period just came on, yeah, so hopefully we'll go over the spot where we got the fish, coming back down that side now. Too many ants, yeah, there's lots of ants there. Remember to hit the like button. Oh, cheers, Jared. Yeah, hit the like button. It makes a big difference. Makes a big difference to it getting fed out, that's for sure. That will come on here. It's gonna happen. We're gonna get one in a sec. Just gonna keep covering ground. Welcome to California. How's it going? Weird question. I'll read it quietly just in case it's a real weird question. It's going too fast. Come back. But what are the property prices up like? Oh, look, compared to Sydney, the property prices are wet hands. Sorry. Compared to Sydney and other places in Australia, the property prices are still pretty reasonable here. But there has been a boom in well, everywhere, I guess, but especially up in our kind of area. Like it's really depends on where you want to live, you know what I mean? Like it's like in Sydney, you'd be hard pressed finding a house in the eastern suburbs these days for under, like several million. But if you go further and further out, you can, you might be able to find one for, 500,000 to $1 million, depending on where you want to live. But it's a hard one up at the Gold Coast to sort of classify it as well, because everyone's sort of still used to being fairly close to the water. So, you'd sort of say, oh, you could get a decent house for, $1 million or 2 or 3 million, and it'd be right near the water. But that's because we're spoiled, and it hasn't grown so much, you know what I mean? There's plenty of places as you get further out that, become more affordable, or further up and down the coast, but really depends on where you want to live, doesn't it? And what you call normal as well, like what you've grown up with, what's important to you. Bite periods, they've slowed down a little bit along the seas. Just let this boat go past. It seems pretty keen to get up ahead. bad thing just to slow down as well. Sometimes they just get it, like, because when we were talking before, I wasn't exactly moving that fast. Sometimes it's nice that big baits go down a little bit more in the water column and just let them cruise by. Because you can get them even like just float lining, like just with a pilly just floating there mid-water, you know, hanging off a float. So, what was that one? I missed that. Hi from Germany. Are you near Brisbane or Harvey Bay? I'm probably about 4 hours down the coast from Harvey Bay and about an hour down from Brisbane. So I'm on the Gold Coast. Which beach did you launch from, I'm guessing that means. This morning. Is it near the islands you start? No, like the islands really don't start for maybe at least, depending on which ones you kind of want to get to, maybe from about 6 or 7 hours drive up the coast, that's where the islands start. So there's a bit of driving involved to do those island trips. And like say for instance where I was fishing to try and catch those GTs, that was 2 days driving. So yeah, so 20 hours, 21 hours drive, I think it was. So I did that. I did 2 days driving, then fished 10 days straight in crazy weather, big long runs, and then had 2 days drive back, and then I had to edit a film within, and I had maybe 2 to 3 days to edit. It was mental. Would have thought we got a hit by now. Come on, one more. Bring it home. Trolling spoons. No, I'm trolling dead baits, pillies, but I'll start casting that other one around in a sec, because I could see there's 1 or 2 boats that are hooking up. Might be more fun just to have the cast. Time to switch to live bait. No, I'm not doing liveys today. They're around, it's just a game of intersection, yeah? Miss Fraser, I used to live at Harvey Bay, yeah. No, I'm dying to get up to Fraser on this new boat. Every new boat, or once when I first got the new inflatable and when I first got the skiff, I did a trip up to Fraser. Around right now, pretty much, right in October, November. And I'd love to be able to do the exact same trip again, just to christen the new boat. So fingers crossed, if we do the pickup next week, that will become a reality. I've got to run it in and install a few things first, and I'm meant to be doing a video on all of that as well, so there'll be a few things I have to tick off real fast, but I think it'll be worth it if we get it going on. People everywhere. I'll shoot up here and then we might drift back over there and start casting that lure a bit. We'll wind the baits in. See if we can find them in another way. This is getting a bit boring, isn't it? Morning. Oh, just the one. I've had a couple of hits and misses.
Oh, man, I've had a shocker, but I just got through there.
Oh, nice. Through this bunch here, or
Yeah, around here.
just around here? Yeah,
Busting up in the middle.
yeah. But you got to get in there.
Like, just go,
Yeah. It looks a bit hectic in there, though, doesn't it?
yeah, and took a couple of boats.
Did he? What an idiot. Nah, maybe we stay on the outskirts, but we'll head in if we cast, but we definitely won't be taking our trolling baits through there. That would be irresponsible. What was that? Thoughts on thoughts on the new kayak? Yeah, no, definitely. It's great. Look, if you're in a position to get a new one, it's always a nice upgrade before they get too old and you can't sell it for as good a price. Oh, they're busting it right behind me. It's very tempting to put a cast in. Oh, they're right there. This is asking for trouble, but I'm going to do it just for spectacle's sake, because I'm going to have to deal with those other rods that are out. Get these in. Look at this boat come screaming in. Don't send them down, you idiot. Look at that. Selfish move 101. This guy's just come screaming in his boat. Sent them all back down. Dude. Oh, they're all around though. They are coming in hot, mate, those spotties. They are around. How can they not be taking mine? Everyone else hooked up, including the guy that just screamed in and sent him half down. No fair.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not on. I just want to get that line out of the way, just in case it gets hooked up on someone.
Oh, yeah, this one's good, this one's good.
I think that just... Oh, he just hit my... I think he just hit my leader knot. That's annoying. Oh. Let's just try and cast this pilly out and we'll see if we can get him on that, because they're right.
Right here, right here. Oh, that's a good one.
We'll have to put another slug on. It's a bummer. I just took my little slug. Yeah, I'll tie another one on one of the other rods. Because I didn't bring leaders, I mentioned to the other guy, did I?
That's the back of the boat.
Man, they're just hitting those tiny baits. Yeah, let's put this slug on.
There's one right there.
Yeah, they're all under the boat, you can see them. They're everywhere.
Take it out the boat.
It's hard in times. It's hard. Sorry? Oh, I got one, but yeah. They just bit me off on the slug. Put another one on. Oh, I got it on the troll bait, but I was hooking up on the slug and he bit the leader off. Could have just kept trolling then, I guess, couldn't I? Oh, there we go. Amazing the difference in the bait size can make, isn't it? Yeah. He hasn't done his big run yet. We'll keep this one, and then I think that's it. If you can see in there, I'll try and get you to have a look. Just tail grabbing there. One more loop around.
Did you pull it up there?
Tail grab's not working out so great for me, is it? Alright, we got him. We got him. Maybe we'll let him go. We'll let this guy go. Should have just used the gas, shouldn't I? Oh, sorry, I swore then. I wasn't meant to swear, was I? maybe we'll keep him. Right in the thick of it here, so we might just paddle out of it. The boats turned up then, didn't they? In a sec, I just want to get out of I'm right in the thick of like all of those boats. It's just asking for trouble. People hooking up everywhere. Yeah, no, we got one again, Ben, on the slug. I'm done. I think I'm going to go in. Yeah, I don't need any more fish. Alright, we'll leave the flotilla and we'll get out of here. I'll show you this fish again in a sec, hang on. Geez, they're on, aren't they? Just busting up everywhere. And it's amazing how like those pillies, just that slightly bigger profile, just makes all the difference. As soon as we switch down to that smaller bait profile, straight on, first cast, you know. They were hitting so much that when I cast out before, like you could feel it, it just went, you saw a big splash and he just snipped off. Probably just even the knot in between the leader and the main line was enough for them to hit at. That's how pumped up they are, and that's how small the bait they're hitting is. They just must have seen just enough, just a little fleck is enough for them to just grab it. And then I just lost my lure and my leader all in one go. All right. Moves away. With that many people hooking up everywhere, it's tricky. I'll move this mount again. How did we do it last time? Put you over here. Okay. That'll work. That should work. Should flip that lure out. Might need the pliers for that. Hey, here we go. And a quick rinse, I'll show you the fish. So, another spotty. Such a beautiful fish, aren't they? About the same size as the other one, pretty much pigeon pair. Yeah, pretty much exactly the same. But yeah, so we've got 2 tails today, and I think that'll do me. I don't need any more. It's twitchy. Yeah, I'll switch it back over here. Okay. We'll flip you around so you can see in the hatch. Oh, look, he's twitching away. He's down, but yeah, he's just got the last twitches. But yeah, talk about a nice day. Oh, just going off in there. Just they started busting up everywhere, and just anyone that had a slug on was going to be on. Yeah, I think curse is over. Yeah, I'll switch this back around. All right. Well, we did what, an hour and 12? Not an hour, is it? Not even 2 hours. We've got 112 minutes, but I think we might just call that because I don't need any more fish, and because I still got half a fish in the fridge from the other morning. And look, I've got Loz's wife. I'll definitely give her a fish because I didn't manage to get the other one to her yesterday. So I think we've taken enough fish for today, and we'll head in. But live stream curse over. So we'll wrap it up quickly. We'll make this a short and sweet one because we actually caught something this time and we don't want to just drag it out for no reason. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys, and thanks for all the love. Hit the like button. Might as well just boost this up and see if we can get some traction on an actual fish field live stream in a regular video sense, because I'll leave this one up so people can watch. Anyway, man. Who am I talking to? Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in.